Hey y'all, this is Mr. Hammond, and in this video I wanted to share a new idea on how you can work with QR codes on a Chromebook. Now, you can use the internal features that all Chromebooks have. You can navigate to your camera, and that is found in the launcher menu. If you don't already have it pinned to your shelf, you can click on the camera. I'll go ahead and click on that from my shelf. So it's going to take you to the photo option where you can take a picture. Notice it has a scan option here you can click on, and then you can click on QR code, and then you can hold the QR code up and it's going to give you that link there. There's a good 4 clicks there that you would need to navigate through to get to where that QR code is taking you. I've always kind of wanted an option where I could just click on a QR code or something on that shelf that would take me directly to a QR code scanner. So recently I was doing some research within Google Chrome and just looking at all the features that it had to offer and how they work from different machines. So from Chromebook to Windows machines to Apple machines. And one thing I noticed is that when you are creating a shortcut on a Windows machine, it acts differently than it does on a Chromebook. So an example, I could pull up a website. I'm just going to pull up a 3D file website, and let's say this is something I access quite often. I can click on this little shish kebab menu over here under more tools. I can click on the create shortcut, go ahead and create, and when I go to the launcher, it appears as if it were an app on a Chromebook. Then that allows me to right click on that. I can pin it to my shelf. So then the Chromebook essentially recognizes this website as an app. So I can click on that and it's going to open up that website. So I exited out of that just so you can see how that works. Click on thethings.com, takes me right to it. So then I thought, you know what? We could use this with QR codes as well. So I did a little bit of research and I found a couple web-based QR code scanners that I really like. This first one, I like it just because it's super simple. It's pretty easy to remember to webqr.com. When I click on that, it takes me right to the camera option, and then it's going to ask you to use your camera. Once you allow that, then next time I come to it, you notice it automatically shows up. Scan your QR code, and notice the link shows up here, and I can click on that. Now you notice that I didn't really recognize quickly that it did scan the QR code and the link was there, which is why I really like this other option as well. As easy as that was, the other one I really like is the QRCodeGenerator.com, the scanning function of that. So we'll click on that. Notice it did take me directly to the scan from the Google search, but it will not take me directly to the scan after I create the shortcut and save it as an app. If you have a workaround for that, I would be all ears. I'd love to hear it. But I would prefer this one, but it does require an extra click. So the one thing I like about this is notice as soon as I hold that QR code up, it gives you an audible indicator that it did scan the QR code, and then you can click on the link. So you don't have to sit there waving your QR code around wondering if it actually scanned the QR code. So again, these are both really good options. So let me go back to the search, and let's say I wanted to use this webqr.com. I want it to show up as an app. I'm going to go ahead and get rid of this things just so I can save some real estate there. So I'm on the QR code scanner. I'm going to click on more tools and create a shortcut for this QR code scanner. Then navigate to the launcher, right click on that, and then I can pin that to my shelf. So now anytime I want to scan a QR code, I click on that. The way the Chromebook sees it, it looks like an app. So it's going to open it up, open the QR code scanner up. I just hold up the QR code and hopefully it will scan. Click on that link and I'm well on my way to where I want to go. I can do the same thing with the QRCodeGenerator.com. So if I click on this, and we'll go ahead and save that. So we'll go ahead and create a shortcut for this scan option. So under More Tools, Create Shortcut, go ahead and create it. And I'm just going to go ahead and exit out of this now, just to show you what it looks like. So go back to the launcher, right click on it, pin it to your shelf, and now I have a couple options there. Now you really only need one, but I just wanted to show you both options so you can choose. Now when I click on the QR code generator scanner, it actually takes me to just the home page. Then I do have to click on scan. Notice on the left hand side I have a lot of options. Click on the scan, then I can hold it up. Now the reason I would be willing to use this one over the other one is that audible indicator. It does add that extra click and something that you would have to teach students how to use. Hopefully that's something you found helpful. If you have any questions on this or anything else, please let me know. Thanks.